I still remember the day my life broke in front of everyone. I stood in the living room of the foster house I had called home for 8 years. My hands were in my pockets, trying to stay calm, trying to feel normal. But something felt wrong the moment I walked in. "Oliver, you're back," Mrs. Carter said. I smiled. "Yeah, got home early." But she didn't look at me the way she used to. Her attention was somewhere else. Then I saw him. A boy about my age stood beside her. Clean clothes, confident posture. He looked comfortable, like he already belonged. Mrs. Carter placed her hand on his shoulder. "Oliver, this is Lucas." I nodded slowly. "Hi," Lucas smiled. "Hey," Lucas smiled. "Hey. This is his new home," she continued. "He'll be staying with us from now on." I forced a small laugh. "Oh, okay. That's good." But inside, something tightened. Emily walked in just then. She stopped when she saw Lucas. "Is this him?" she asked. Mrs. Carter nodded. "Yes." Emily stepped closer to Lucas, studying him like she was already trying to understand him. "Hi," she said softly. "Hi," Lucas replied. I waited for her to look at me. She didn't. "Oliver helped me carry groceries yesterday," I said, trying to pull her attention. She responded without even turning. That felt heavier than silence. Mrs. Carter smiled proudly. "Lucas has had a tough time. He needs support." I nodded again. "Yeah, of course." Emily crossed her arms, still looking at Lucas. "Don't worry, you'll like it here." Lucas chuckled. "I already do." I swallowed. Mrs. Carter looked at me. "Oliver, why don't you show Lucas around?" "Yeah," I said quickly. "Sure." I walked toward the hallway. "Come on." Lucas followed me. "This is the kitchen," I said, "and that's the back door." "Nice place," he said. "Yeah," I replied. "It's home." We reached the stairs. "Rooms are upstairs," I added. He glanced at me. "Which one's mine?" I hesitated. "Not sure yet." We walked back down. Emily was sitting next to Mrs. Carter now. They were both smiling at Lucas. "Did he show you everything?" Emily asked. "Yeah," Lucas said. "He did." "Good," she said. Then she looked at Mrs. Carter and said something that changed everything. "He feels more like a real brother." I froze. "What?" I asked quietly. Emily looked at me like she didn't understand the problem. "I mean, it just feels natural." I forced a smile. "Right. Natural." Mrs. Carter didn't correct her. She just nodded slowly. "Dinner's ready soon," she said. I stood there, not knowing where to go. "Oliver, can you set the table?" she added. "Yeah," I said. I walked into the kitchen and grabbed the plates. My hands felt heavy. I heard them laughing behind me. Emily's voice, Lucas's voice, Mrs. Carter's soft tone, like I wasn't even there. At dinner, Lucas sat next to Emily. "That's usually my seat," I said without thinking. Emily looked at me. "It's just a chair, Oliver." Lucas started to get up. "I can move." "No," Emily said quickly. "You're fine." I nodded. "Yeah, it's fine." I sat somewhere else. "So Lucas," Mrs. Carter said, "tell us more about your school." He started talking. Emily listened closely. She laughed at his jokes. "Seriously?" she said. "That happened?" "Yeah," he replied. I stayed quiet. "Oliver, you're not saying anything," Mrs. Carter said. "I'm just tired," I answered. Emily didn't even look at me. After dinner, I went to my room, or what I thought was my room. The door was slightly open. I heard voices inside. Emily's voice, Lucas's voice. I pushed the door a little. They were both inside. "Oh," Emily said. "We were just talking." "This is my room," I said. Mrs. Carter appeared behind me. "Oliver, we thought Lucas could take this room." I turned slowly. "What? It's bigger," she explained. "You can use the smaller one down the hall." I stared at her. "You didn't even ask me." "We're telling you now," she said calmly. Emily added, "It's not a big deal." I laughed quietly. "Yeah, not a big deal." Lucas looked uncomfortable. "I can switch." "No, Mrs. Bone," Carter said firmly. "It's settled." I nodded slowly. "Of course it is." I walked away before they could say anything else. The smaller room felt cold, empty. I sat on the edge of the bed. I could hear them again, laughing, talking, living like I was already gone. I opened my bag and started packing shirts, jeans, old memories. Everything felt lighter than it should. No one knocked. No one asked what I was doing. No one noticed. I paused for a second. Maybe someone would come. Maybe Emily would walk in and say, "Wait," she didn't. I zipped my bag. I looked around one last time. "This was never really mine," I whispered. Then I walked out quietly. No goodbye. No sound. No one stopped me. And just like that, I was replaced. The night air felt colder than it should have. I walked without knowing where I was going. My bag felt heavier with every step, even though I hadn't packed much. "We're family, Oliver," Emily's voice kept repeating in my head. I let out a quiet laugh. "Family, huh?" I stopped under a streetlight and looked around. Empty road. No one cared where I was. "I really believed you," I muttered. My phone buzzed in my pocket. For a second my chest lifted. Maybe it was her. I pulled it out. Unknown number. I ignored it. I kept walking. 8 years, I said under my breath. 8 years for what? I remembered the first time I came to that house. "You're safe here," Mrs. Carter had told me. Emily had smiled. "You're my brother now." I closed my eyes tightly. Yeah, right. I sat down on a cold bench. My hands were shaking, but I didn't know if it was from the cold or something else. "You protected her," I whispered to myself. I remembered a boy at school grabbing Emily's arm. "Let go of her," I had said. "Or what?" He laughed. "I punched him. I got suspended." Emily cried that day. "Why would you do that?" "Because he touched you," I said. She hugged me. "You're the best brother ever." I opened my eyes. "Guess that expired," I said quietly. My phone buzzed again. This time, I looked at the screen longer. Emily. My thumb hovered over the answer button. "Don't," I told myself, but I pressed it anyway. "Hello?" I said. Silence for a second. Then her voice came. "What do you want, Oliver?" I froze. "What?" I asked. "I'm busy," she said. "Why are you calling?" "I didn't call you," I said slowly. "Oh," she replied flatly. "Then why did you pick up?" I couldn't even process that. "I just left," I said. "Did you notice?" She sighed. "You're overreacting." "Overreacting?" I repeated. "It's just a room, Oliver." "It's not about the room," I said. "Then what is it about?" she asked, sounding annoyed. I stood up from the bench. "You replaced me." "That's dramatic," she replied. I laughed, but it sounded empty. "You said he feels more like a real brother." Set. "So?" she said. I was just being honest. "That didn't hurt you to say?" I asked. "No," she answered. That word hit harder than anything. "No?" I repeated. "Look," she said. "Lucas needed us." "And I didn't?" I asked. "You're stronger," she replied quickly. I shook my head even though she couldn't see me. "That's not an answer." "It is," she said. "You'll be fine." I stayed quiet. "Are you done?" she asked. "Done with what?" I said. "This conversation," she replied. I swallowed. "Yeah, I guess I am." "Good," she said. "I'll talk to you later." "No," I said quickly. She paused. "What?" "Don't," I said. "Don't call me later." Another silence. "Why are you acting like this?" she asked. I took a deep breath. "Because I finally understand." "Understand what?" she said. "That I was never really your brother," I replied. "That's not true," she said, but her voice wasn't convincing. "Then what am I?" I asked. She didn't answer. I smiled bitterly. "Exactly. You're making this bigger than it is," she said. "No," I said softly. "I was just making it smaller before." She sighed again. "I don't have time for this." "I know," I replied. "You never did. Good night, Oliver," she said. "Goodbye, Emily," I corrected. I ended the call. I stared at my phone for a long time. "She didn't even try," I whispered. I put the phone back in my pocket and started walking again. Every step felt different. Now, heavier, but clearer. "I was just convenient," I said. The words felt sharp, but they made sense. When things were easy, I mattered. A car passed by, its lights flashing across my face. When something better came, I didn't. I stopped walking again. So what now? I asked myself. No answer came. I laughed quietly. Of course not. I looked up at the dark sky. No one's coming, I said. That truth settled deep inside me. Painful, but real. I adjusted my bag on my shoulder. Fine, I muttered. I'll figure it out myself. I started walking again. This time, I didn't look back, because there was nothing left behind me anymore. I had nowhere to go. No money. No plan. Just keep walking, I told myself. My stomach growled. Yeah, I hear you, I muttered. I checked my pockets again. Nothing, I said. Of course. I stopped outside a small shop and stared at the food inside. Don't even think about it, I whispered. A man inside looked at me. I looked away quickly. Pathetic, I said under my breath. I kept moving. You wanted independence, right? I added. This is it. Hours passed. Or maybe it just felt like that. I found a quiet corner near a park and sat down. My legs felt weak. I'm not begging, I said firmly. Not happening, but hunger didn't care about pride. Just one meal, I argued with myself. No, I snapped quietly. Not like this. Then what? I asked. No answer. I leaned back and closed my eyes. This is what rock bottom feels like, I whispered. Is it? A voice interrupted me. I opened my eyes and looked up. A man stood in front of me. Calm, well-dressed, observing me like he already knew something. I sat up straight. Sorry. You look like someone who lost everything, he said. I stared at him for a second. Is it that obvious? I replied. He gave a slight smile. Only if you've seen it before. I exhaled slowly. Then yea, I guess I did. He nodded. What's your name? Oliver, I said. Henry Blackwood, he replied, extending his hand. I hesitated, then shook it. Nice to meet you, I said, unsure why I even said it. Is it? He asked calmly. I almost laughed. No, not really. He sat down beside me without asking. That's an expensive suit, I said. It is, he replied, and you're sitting on a dirty bench, I added. I've sat in worse places, he said. I looked at him again. Why are you talking to me? Because you didn't ask me for money, he said. I frowned. So that tells me something, he replied. Like what? I asked. That you still have pride, he said. I looked away. Pride doesn't feed you. No, he agreed, but it shapes you. I stayed silent. Where are you going? He asked. I shook my head. Nowhere. Where were you before this? He continued. I hesitated. Somewhere I don't belong anymore. He nodded like he understood. And now? He asked. Now I figure things out, I said. How? He asked. I let out a breath. I don't know yet. He studied me for a moment. You're honest, he said. Doesn't help much, I replied. It does, he said. With the right opportunity. I looked at him carefully. What kind of opportunity? He didn't answer immediately. Instead, he asked, Are you willing to work? I frowned. What? Are you willing to work hard? He repeated. Yes, I said without hesitation. No excuses, he added. No, I replied. No shortcuts, he continued. I don't have any, I said. That made him smile. Slightly. Good, he said. I crossed my arms. You still haven't told me what this is about. He leaned back slightly. Come with me. I blinked. That's it? For now, he said. Where? I asked. To a place where your effort matters, he replied. I narrowed my eyes. Why me? Because you haven't given up yet, he said. I laughed quietly. You don't know that. I do, he replied. If you had, you wouldn't still be sitting here fighting yourself. I looked down. He wasn't wrong. I don't trust easily, I said. You shouldn't, he replied. That's not helping your case, I added. I'm not trying to convince you, he said calmly. I'm giving you a choice. I stayed quiet. One path, he continued. You keep walking like this, alone, hungry, uncertain. And the other? I asked. You come with me, he said. You work, you learn, and your life changes. I studied his face. No pressure, no manipulation, just certainty. What's the catch? I asked. There is none, he replied. Only effort. I shook my head slightly. Nothing comes that easy. It won't be easy, he said. It will be worth it. I looked away, thinking. Trust got me here, I said. No, he corrected. Blind trust did. I exhaled slowly. What if this is another mistake, I asked. Then you learn from it, he said. I laughed quietly. I'm getting tired of learning the hard way. He stood up. Then this is your chance to change that, he said. I looked up at him. Last question, I said. Go on, he replied. Why are you doing this? I asked. He paused for a moment. Because someone once did the same for me, he said. That answer felt real. I stood up slowly. I don't have anything to offer, I said. You have yourself, he replied. That's enough. I tightened my grip on my bag. No going back after this? I asked. He shook his head. No. I looked behind me for a second. Dark streets, empty paths, nothing waiting. Yeah, I said quietly. Nothing to go back to. I looked at him again. All right, I said. All right, he repeated. I nodded. I'll come with you. He gave a small approving nod. Good, he said. We started walking. Mr. Den. Blackwood, I said. Henry is fine, he replied. I hesitated. Okay, Henry. Yes, Oliver? He said. This better not be a mistake, I muttered. He smiled slightly. That depends on you. I took a deep breath. For the first time that night, I wasn't walking without direction anymore. The gates opened without a sound. I stared ahead. This is your house? Henry glanced at me. This is where I live. That's not the same thing, I said. He almost smiled. You'll learn the difference. We drove in. The place felt unreal. Clean lines, quiet air. Everything looked controlled. I don't belong here, I muttered. Not yet. Henry replied. We stepped out. Stay close, he said. I'm not planning to run, I answered. Good, he said. Inside, the silence felt heavier. A woman stood in the hall. Straight posture, sharp eyes. Henry, she said. Eleanor, he replied. Her gaze moved to me. And this is? Oliver, I said. She studied me. Why is he here? He asked for work, Henry said. I asked for a chance, I corrected. She didn't blink. We don't give second chances. I didn't ask for one, I said. Then what did you ask for? She pressed. A first one, I replied. She paused. Henry watched us quietly. Eleanor stepped closer. We invest in people who earn it. I can earn it, I said. How? She asked. By working, I answered. Everyone says that, she said. I'll prove it, I replied. She tilted her head. Confidence without results is noise. Then I'll be quiet until I have results, I said. Henry let out a soft breath. He learns fast. Eleanor looked at him, then back at me. Fine, she said. You start small. I'll start anywhere, I replied. Good, she said, because you'll start at the bottom. I expected that, I said. She turned. Follow me. I followed. Rules, she said. You wake early. You listen. You don't argue. I'll ask questions, I said. You'll ask the right ones, she replied. Understood, I said. She stopped near a corridor. You clean. You observe. You keep your head down. I can do that, I said. Can you stay? She asked suddenly. I frowned. Stay when it gets hard, she said. When you're tired, when you feel small. I held her gaze. Yes, we'll see, she said. A voice cut in. Mother? I turned. A young man walked toward us, confident, sharp suit, cold eyes. Arthur, Eleanor said. He looked at me. Who's this, Oliver? Henry said. Arthur's lips curved slightly. Another project? I'm not a project, I said. He stepped closer. Then what are you? Someone who works, I replied. He laughed once. We'll test that. Go ahead, I said. Arthur, Eleanor warned. It's fine, I said. I don't mind. Arthur looked me up and down. You don't belong here. Not yet, I said. He raised a brow. You heard that line already. I believe it, I answered. Belief won't help you, he said. Work will, I replied. He nodded slowly. Good answer. Then he pointed down the hall. Start there. Floors aren't going to clean themselves. I didn't expect them to, I said. He smirked. We'll see how long you last. As long as it takes, I replied. He walked off. Eleanor watched me. Ignore his tone. Listen to his standards. I can do both, I said. Do it then, she replied. I picked up the supplies. Oliver, Henry said. I looked at him. Yes? Don't try to impress us, he said. Outlast us. I will, I replied. I started cleaning. Hours passed. Arthur came back. Still here? He asked. Still working, I said. He checked a surface. Missed a spot. I wiped it again. Not now. He nodded once. Better. Anything else? I asked. Plenty, he said, but one step at a time. Fine by me, I said. Later, Eleanor returned. Report, she said. Tasks done, I answered. More tomorrow. Energy, she asked. Managed, I said. Excuses, she asked. None, I replied. She studied my hands. Blisters will come. They'll heal, I said. Or they'll break you, she said. I won't break, I replied. Arthur leaned against the wall. Everyone says that. I won't say it again, I said. I won't say it again, I said. I'll show it. He pushed off the wall. Good, words are cheap. Then stop charging me for them, I said. He paused, then laughed. You've got a spine. I need it, I said. Eleanor turned to Henry. We'll keep him. Henry nodded. I thought so. I exhaled slowly. Don't relax, Eleanor said. You're still at 0. I know, I replied. Arthur looked at me. Up at 5. I'll be up at 4, I said. Don't try to impress me, he replied. I'm not, I said. I'm trying to beat yesterday. He held my gaze. Good. Start by beating the floors. Heh 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 heh. I already did, I said. He glanced down, then back up. We'll see tomorrow. Tomorrow then, I said. Eleanor stepped away. Rest. You'll need it. I will, I replied. Henry walked beside me. First day? Hard, I said. Worth it, he asked. I thought for a second. Yes, could, he said. I stopped at the doorway. I won't leave, I said. I didn't ask, he replied. I'm telling you, I said. He nodded once. Then prove it. I will, I said. I stepped inside. Not this time, I whispered. Not again. Up already. Arthur's voice came from the doorway. I didn't stop my push-ups. Been up an hour. He checked his watch. It's 4:45 at tis 1 out. I know, I said. I said I'd beat yesterday. He leaned against the frame. Or burn out. I'll manage, I replied. Finish your set, he said. Counting, I answered. 98, 99, 100. I stood up and grabbed a towel. Arthur tossed me a bottle. Water. Thanks, I said. He watched me drink. Routine. Wake. Train. Clean. Learn, I said. In that order? He asked. Every day, I replied. He nodded. Consistency beats intensity. I'm not chasing intensity, I said. I'm building habits. Good, he said. Come on, study. We moved to the study. Arthur dropped a folder on the table. Basics first. Finance, I asked. Cash flow, he said. Read this. I skimmed the page. Income, expenses, net. Explain it, he said. Money in, money out, what's left? I replied. Too simple, he said. Simple works, I answered. He smirked. Apply it. To what? I asked. To you, he said. I paused. Time in, effort out, progress left. He nodded once. Better. We sat. Why does cash flow matter? He asked. Because profit can lie, I said. Show me, he replied. Paper profits don't pay bills, I answered. Cash does. He tapped the table. You learn fast. I held his gaze. I listen. He leaned back. Again. That matters, I said quietly. Don't get used to praise, he replied. I won't, I said. I'll earn it. He slid another sheet. Margins, cost versus price, I said. Wrong, he said. I frowned. Explain. Value versus cost, he corrected. I nodded. So price follows value. Now you're thinking, he said. We worked in silence for a while. Break, he said. 5 minutes, I replied. 10, he said. 5, I replayed. He shook his head. Stubborn. Focused, I corrected. He pointed at the window. Walk. We stepped outside. Still thinking about them? He asked. I looked ahead. Less isn't none, he said. I'm not trying to erase it, I replied. I'm using it. As what? He asked. Fuel, I said. Dangerous, he replied. Only if it controls me, I said. And does it? He asked. Not anymore, I answered. He studied me. Good. We walked back. Cleaning after study, he said. I know, I replied. Show me standards, he added. I picked up the cloth. Edges first. Why? He asked. People see edges, I said. Details show discipline. He checked the surface. Missed a line. I wiped again. Not now, he nodded. Better. Eleanor entered. Report, she said. Training done. Study done. Tasks ongoing, I answered. Energy? She asked. Stable, I said. Excuses? She asked. None, I replied. She looked at Arthur. Assessment? He learns fast, Arthur said. I kept quiet. Eleanor faced me. Speed without depth is risk. I'll go deep, I said. Prove it, she replied. I will, I answered. She left. Arthur crossed his arms. Tomorrow? Presentation. On what? I asked. Cash flow for a small shop, he said. Data? I asked. I'll give you numbers, he replied. Deadline? I said. Morning? He answered. Done, I said. He raised a brow. Confident, prepared, I replied. Night came. I sat with the numbers. Revenue fluctuates, I muttered. Then smooth it, I said to myself. Cut costs? I asked. Not blindly, I answered. Protect value. I wrote notes. Arthur walked in. Still up? Almost done, I said. Show me, he said. I handed the pages. He read silently. Why this cut? He asked. Low return, I said. Risk? He asked. No return, I said. Risk? He asked. Customer experience drops, I replied. Mitigation? He said. Replace with cheaper alternative, I answered. He nodded slowly. Good. Anything else? I asked. Pricing? He said. Small increase, I replied. Justified by value. Test it, he said. I will, I answered. He handed the pages back. Sleep. In a minute, I said. Now, he corrected. I stood. Yes. Morning. Present. Arthur said. I faced him and Eleanor. Cash flow first, I began. Stability over spikes. Why? Eleanor asked. Predictability, I said. It protects decisions. Continue, she said. Cut waste, not value, I added. Define waste, Arthur said. Anything customers don't feel, I replied. He nodded. Good. Price follows value, I said. Always? Eleanor asked. Mostly, I answered. Test and adjust. Silence. Eleanor looked at Arthur. He said, solid. I exhaled. Don't, Eleanor said. Stay sharp. I will, I replied. Arthur stepped closer. Jim? Now? I asked. Now, he said. We trained. Form, he said. Like this? I asked. Better, he replied. Again, I said. Again, he echoed. We finished. You're improving, he said. So are you, I replied. He smirked. Careful. I mean it, I said. He shrugged. Keep working. I will, I answered. Days turned into months. Still here? He asked one morning. Still working? I said. Still learning? He added. Every day, I replied. Still thinking about her? He asked. I paused. Not every day. Good, he said. Pain still there, I added. Use it, he replied. I am, I said. He nodded. Then build. I am, I repeated. He looked at me. You're not the same. I know, I said. Don't rush it, he warned. I won't, I replied. Keep the basics, he said. I will, I answered. He gave a small nod. You're rebuilding, he said. I am. Replied. Stand still, Arthur said. I am standing still, I replied. Your tie isn't, he said. I exhaled. It's just a knot. It's a message, he corrected. Fix it. Fine, I said. He stepped closer and adjusted it. There. Better, I asked. Acceptable, he replied. I looked at the mirror. I don't recognize this. Good, he said. That means you've changed, or I'm pretending, I said. You're not, he replied. You earned this. Eleanor walked in. Car's ready. I nodded. Understood. She looked me over. Posture. I straightened. Like this? Hold it, she said. I will, I replied. Henry appeared by the door. First event? Yes, I said. Listen more than you speak, he advised. I always do, I replied. Tonight, do it on purpose, he said. I will, I answered. We arrived. Stay with us, Arthur said. I'm not planning to get lost, I replied. People here don't get lost, he said. They drift. I won't drift, I answered. We stepped inside. Names matter, Eleanor said quietly. Remember them. I will, I said. Faces too, Arthur added. I'm working on it, I replied. Good, he said. A man approached. Henry, good to see you. James, Henry said. This is Oliver. Pleasure, I said. Likewise, James replied. New addition, new worker, I said. Arthur glanced at me. Accurate. We moved on. Drink? Arthur asked. Water, I said. Smart, he replied. I took the glass. Relax, he added. I am relaxed, I said. You look like you're about to take an exam, he said. Every room is an exam, I replied. He smirked. Fair. We paused near a table. Observe, Eleanor said. I am, I answered. What do you see? She asked. Power, deals, masks, I said. Good, she replied. Which are real? None, I said. Better, Arthur added. I turned and then I saw her. My breath caught. Oliver, her voice. I didn't move. Emily stood a few steps away. Eyes wide. Emily, I said. She walked closer. Is it really you? It is, I replied. You look different, she said. People change, I answered. Lucas stood beside her. Hey, he said. Lucas, I replied. He shifted slightly. Didn't expect to see you here. I didn't expect it either, I said. Emily looked at my suit. You're with them? Yes, I said. In what way? She asked. I work with them, I replied. She nodded slowly. Right. A pause. I tried to call you, she said. I changed my number, I answered. Why, she asked. Because I wanted a clean start, I said. She looked down. I deserved that. I didn't respond. Lucas cleared his throat. You done well. I've worked, I said. That's what I meant, he replied. Emily looked back at me. Can we talk? We are talking, I said. Not like this, she said. Then, how? I asked. Somewhere quiet, she replied. I shook my head. No. Please, she said softly. I'm busy, I answered. With what? She asked. Moving forward, I said. She winced. You're still angry. I'm not, I replied. Then why won't you talk? She asked. Because I don't need to, I said. Lucas looked between us. Maybe we should. It's fine, I said. Emily stepped closer. I made a mistake. I know, I replied. Can you let me explain? She asked. I understand enough, I said. You don't, she insisted. I do, I answered. What do you understand? She challenged. That I wasn't needed, I said. That's not true, she said quickly. It is, I replied. Lucas spoke quietly. Emily, not now, she said. She looked at me again. You left. You replaced me, I answered. Her eyes filled. I didn't mean, you said it, I cut in. I heard it. I was trying to help him, she said. And I was easy to lose, I replied. That's not fair, she said. It's accurate, I answered. She took a breath. You don't have to punish me. I'm not punishing you, I said. Then what is this? She asked. This is distance, I replied. Lucas shifted again. We should go. Emily shook her head. No. She reached for my sleeve. Oliver, please. I stepped back. Don't, I said. Her hand dropped. You won't even let me touch you. No, I replied. Why? She asked. Because I don't belong there anymore, I said. Silence. You belong with us, she said. I don't, I answered. You always did, she insisted. Not enough, I said. She looked at me like she didn't recognize me. Who are you? She whispered. Someone who learned, I replied. Learned what? She asked. To leave, I said. Lucas exhaled, slowly. We're causing a scene. I'm done, I said. Emily's voice broke. So that's it? Yes, I replied. Nothing else? She asked. Nothing else, I said. I turned. Oliver, she called. I paused, but I didn't look back. You really changed, she said. I nodded once. I had to. Then I walked away. Arthur joined me. You handled that. I handled myself, I said. Same thing, he replied. Eleanor glanced over. Resolved? Yes, I answered. Henry looked at me. Control? I have it, I said. He nodded. Good. I took a slow breath. For the first time, I wasn't the one being left behind. Answer it, Arthur said. I looked at my phone. Unknown number. Answer it, he repeated. I stepped aside. Hello? A pause. Oliver? The voice shook. Mrs. Carter, I said. Yes, she replied quickly. It's me. What do you need? I asked. I need to talk, she said. I'm listening, I replied. Not like this, she said. Can you come? No, I answered. Silence. Please, she said. It's important. What changed? I asked. What do you mean? She said. You didn't call before, I replied. Why now? She hesitated. Things are complicated. They always were, I said. Oliver, please, she said again. We need help. I leaned against the wall. We, me and Emily, she said. And Lucas? I asked. Another pause. He's part of the problem, she admitted. I closed my eyes. What did he do? It's not just one thing, she said. It's everything. Be specific, I replied. He owes money, she said quietly. To who? I asked. People we don't know, she answered. That's a problem, I said. I know, she replied. Why are you calling me? I asked. Because you're capable, she said. I let out a short breath. Now I am. That's not what I meant, she said. It sounds like it, I replied. Oliver, I'm sorry, she said. For what? I asked. For how things ended, she answered. They didn't end, I said. They showed what they were. She went quiet. Can you help us? She asked softly. With what? I said. Talk to him, she replied. He won't listen to us. Why would he listen to me? I asked. He respects you, she said. He replaced me, I replied. That was my decision, she said quickly. Was it? I asked. She didn't answer. I'm not the solution, I said. You are, she insisted. No, I replied. I'm not part of that house anymore. Please, she said again. I can't, I answered. Or you won't, she asked. Both, I said. She took a shaky breath. I understand. I'm glad, I replied. Still, thank you for answering, she said. You're welcome, I said. The line went quiet. Good night, Mrs. Carter, I added. Good night, Oliver, she said. I ended the call. Arthur looked at me. Family. Used to be, I said. Problem? He asked. Debt, lies, bad choices, I replied. Not your problem, he said. I know, I answered. My phone buzzed again. Message. Emily. Arthur nodded at it. Read it. I opened it. I made a mistake. I stared at the screen. Arthur waited. And that's it, I said. No explanation? He asked. Not yet, I replied. Will you answer? He asked. I didn't speak. He crossed his arms. What do you feel? Nothing clear, I said. Break it down, he replied. Anger, a little, I said. But not like before. Good, he said. Disappointment, I added. Expected, he replied. And distance, I said. That's useful, he said. I looked at the message again. I made a mistake, ain't she finally sees it, Arthur said. Maybe, I replied, or maybe she needs something, he added. I nodded. That too. Reply, he asked. I typed, then stopped. What would you say? He asked. I don't know, I admitted. Then don't say anything, he said. I deleted the text. Silence? He asked. Silence. I deleted the text. Silence? Replied. Why? He said. Because I don't owe her a response, I answered. Fair, he said. My phone buzzed again. Another message. Can we talk? I locked the screen. No, I said quietly. Arthur studied me. You're sure? Yes, I replied. Not even for closure? He asked. I already have it, I said. From where? He asked. From where? He asked. From how she treated me, I answered. He nodded slowly. That's real. I slipped the phone into my pocket. Focus? He asked. Work? I said. Good, he replied. We walked toward the office. Oliver? He said. Yes? You didn't flinch, he noted. I felt it. I said. I just didn't follow it. He gave a small nod. That's control. I'm learning, I replied. Keep learning, he said. I will, I answered. My phone buzzed again. I didn't check it. Not curious? He asked. I know what it says, I replied. What? He said. Regret, I answered. And? He asked. Too late, I said. We stepped inside. Back to work, Arthur said. Back to work, I repeated. And this time, I didn't look back. I'm going, I said. Arthur looked. Up. Where? Back there, I replied. Why? He asked. Closure, I said. Revenge, he asked. No, I answered. I know, I answered. I don't need it. He studied me. You're sure? Yes, I said. Then go, you replied, and come back the same. I will, I said. I stood outside the house. It looked smaller, I muttered. I knocked. The door opened. Oliver, Mrs. Carter's voice trembled. Hello, I said. Come in, she said quickly. I stepped inside. It hasn't changed, I said. It has, she replied softly. Not enough, I answered. Emily walked into the room. She stopped when she saw me. Oliver, she whispered. Emily, I said. She took a step closer. You came. I said I would, I replied. You didn't answer my messages, she said. I read them, I answered. Why didn't you reply, she asked. I didn't have anything to say, I said. She looked hurt. You could have said something. Like what? I asked. Anything, she said. I'm here now, I replied. She nodded slowly. Okay. Silence settled between us. Why didn't you come back, she asked. I looked at her calmly. You replaced me. Her eyes filled. I didn't mean it like that. You said it like that, I replied. I was trying to help Lucas, she said. And I became optional, I answered. That's not fair, she said. It's true, I replied. She shook her head. You don't understand. Then explain, I said. He had no one, she said. And I did? I asked. You had us, she replied. I lost that the moment you chose him, I said. She wiped her tears. I thought he needed us more. I shook my head. No, you just stopped needing me. The room went quiet. Mrs. Carter stepped forward. Oliver, please, I said. Let us talk. She nodded and stepped back. Millie looked at me. I made a mistake. I know, I replied. I regret it, she said. I can see that, I answered. Then why are you so cold? She asked. I'm not cold, I said. I'm clear about what? She asked. About where I stand, I replied. And where is that? She said. Not here, I answered. She took another step closer. You belong here. I don't, I said. You always did, she insisted. Not when it mattered, I replied. She covered her mouth, trying to hold back tears. I didn't think you'd leave, she said. I didn't think you'd let me go, I answered. I was wrong, she whispered. So was I said. She looked at me, confused. About what? About us, I replied. We can fix it, she said quickly. No, I said. Why not? She asked. Because I already fixed myself, I answered. That's not the same, she said. It is for me. I replied. She shook her head. I need you here. I needed you then, I said. She broke down. I'm sorry. I believe you, I replied. Then stay, she said. I can't, I answered. Or you won't? She asked. Both, I said. She stared at me. You're really leaving again. I never came back, I replied. Silence filled the room again. Mrs. Carter spoke softly. Oliver, we miss you. I know, I said. Is there nothing we can do? She asked. No, I replied. Emily's voice shook. So that's it. That's it, I said. No second chance? She asked. I wasn't given one, I replied. That's different, she said. It isn't, I answered. She looked down. I don't recognize you. I recognize myself now, I said. She looked up again. Do you still care? I paused. I care about what we had, I said. And me? She asked. I've let that go, I replied. Her shoulders dropped. I never thought it would end like this, she said. Neither did I answered. I turned toward the door. Oliver, she called. I stopped but didn't turn. I really am sorry, she said. I know, I replied. I walked out, no anger, no hesitation, just quiet as I stepped. Outside, I took a slow breath. It's done, I said to myself, and for the first time I felt nothing pulling me back. Sign here, Arthur said, sliding the document toward me. I looked at it. What is it? Your official role, he replied. I paused. Already you've been working like it for months, he said. Now it's official. I picked up the pen. Feels strange. Good strange or bad strange? He asked. Both, I said. He nodded. That means it's real. I signed. Done, I said. Arthur took the paper. Welcome to Blackwood Enterprises. I was already here, I replied. Not like this, he said. Henry walked in. You earned it. I worked for it, I corrected. That's what I meant, he said calmly. Eleanor followed. Titles don't change discipline. I know, I said. They just test it, she added. I'll pass, I replied. Arthur smirked. We'll see. I looked at him. I already have been. He nodded slightly. True. Henry stepped closer. You've grown. I had no choice, I said. Good answer, he replied. A notification buzzed on my phone. Unknown number. I ignored it. Arthur noticed. Problem. Old noise, I said. Still? He asked. Less now, I replied. Good, he said. Days passed. Meeting at 9, Arthur said. I'll be there, I replied. Don't be late, he added. I never am, I said. He smirked. That's changing you. It's keeping me, I replied. Eleanor entered. Report. Expansion approved, I said. Numbers? He asked. Stable growth, I answered. Risk? She pressed. Controlled, I replied. She nodded. Continue. I did. One evening, Arthur spoke quietly. Do you ever think about them? I paused. Less than before. That's not a no, he said. It doesn't need to be, I replied. He studied me. You've detached. I've moved, I corrected. Same thing, he said. No, I replied. One is escape. One is direction. He nodded slowly. Fair. Another day. Investor meeting, Henry said. I'm ready, I replied. You always say that now, he said. Because I am. I answered. At the meeting, I spoke. This model reduces unnecessary risk, I said. Explain, one investor asked. Simple systems, clear outcomes, I replied. Arthur watched quietly. Eleanor nodded once. Henry smiled slightly. Afterward. Good, Arthur said. That's all? I asked. That's enough, he replied. Weeks later, Arthur looked at me. You've changed the environment. I've improved it, I said. Same thing, he replied. No, I said. One is accidental. One is intentional. He smiled. You've been listening. I always was, I replied. Then one afternoon. Oliver, Henry said. Yes, someone's here, he said. He has. He hesitated. Emily. I didn't move. Arthur looked at me. Decision? I exhaled. I'll see her. I'll see her? Alone? He asked. Yes, I replied. He nodded. We'll be here. I walked to the meeting room. She stood up when I entered. Oliver, she said softly. Emily, I replied. She looked at me. You look different again. I've been busy, I said. I heard, she replied. Silence. I didn't know if you'd come, she said. I came, I answered. She nodded. Thank you. What do you want? I asked. I just needed to see you, she said. You've seen me, I replied. This isn't you anymore, she said. It is now, I corrected. She looked down. Lucas is gone. I know, I said. He messed everything up, she added. That's not new, I replied. She looked up. We're struggling. I heard, I said. People left, she continued. They always do, I replied. She stepped closer. We didn't leave you on purpose. Yes, you did, I said calmly. She froze. I didn't mean it like that. Intent doesn't erase outcome, I replied. She swallowed. I miss you. I understand, I said. Do you? She asked. Yes, I replied. But that doesn't change anything. She shook her head. You're not the same. No, I said. I'm not. She hesitated. Can we start over? No, I answered immediately. Not even talk? She asked. We are talking, I said. You know what I mean, she whispered. I do, I replied. And it's still no. Her eyes filled. So that's it? Yes, I said. Nothing left? She asked. Nothing that pulls me back, I replied. She looked at me like she was losing something again. I'm sorry, she said. I know, I answered. Does it matter? She asked. Not anymore, I said. Silence filled the room. I hope you're happy, she said quietly. I am, I replied. That hit her harder than anything else. She nodded slowly. Good, you deserve it. Thank you, I said. She turned away. I didn't stop her. When she left, Arthur stepped in. How was it? He asked. Final, I replied. He nodded. Good. Henry appeared. No regret? I thought for a second. No return. Eleanor crossed her arms. Then you've moved beyond it. Yes, I said. Arthur smirked slightly. So what now? I looked forward, I said. And for the first time, it wasn't a decision. It was just who I had become. Oliver. I stopped. I didn't turn right away. Please, Emily said again. Just answer me. I slowly turned. What is it? She stood there, eyes tired. One last question. I nodded once. Ask it. She swallowed. Do you still see me as family? The room went quiet. I looked at her. Really looked. My chest felt heavy, but not broken. I cared about you, I said. Her eyes lifted slightly. But I don't belong there anymore, I added. Her voice shook. That's not an answer. It is, I replied calmly. She stepped forward. We can fix it. No, I said. Why not? She asked quickly. Because I already moved past it, I answered. Her lips trembled. Past me. Past that version of us, I corrected. She shook her head. I didn't think it would end like this. I didn't think I would leave like this either, I said. She let out a shaky breath. So what am I supposed to be to you now? Someone I once cared about, I replied. That's it, she whispered. That's what it is, I said. She looked down. I made a mistake. I know, I said. Can't we try again? She asked softly. No, I answered. Her eyes filled again. Not even slowly, I shook my head. No return path. Silence again. I miss you, she said quietly. I understand that, I replied. Do you miss me? She asked. I paused. I miss what I believed, I said. Her shoulders dropped. That's not the same, she whispered. I know, I replied. She stepped back slightly. So this is goodbye. Yes, I said. She nodded slowly. I deserved that, didn't I? I'm not judging you, I said. But you're leaving me, she replied. I already left, I corrected. She closed her eyes for a moment. Say something, she said. I did, I replied. She looked at Me again. Are you happy now? I didn't answer immediately. Yes, I said. That word hung in the air. She almost smiled, but it broke halfway. Good. I guess that's good. It is, I said. She nodded again, like she was trying to accept it. Take care of yourself, she said softly. I am, I replied. And you always were stronger than me, she added. No, I said. I just stopped waiting. She didn't respond. I turned fully this time. Oliver, she called one last time. I stopped. She hesitated. I'm sorry. I know, I said. Then I walked away. No anger followed me. No regret pulled me back. Just silence. When I stepped outside, Arthur was waiting. Done? He asked. Yes, I said. Henry watched me closely. Final? Final, I confirmed. Eleanor nodded once. Good. Arthur smirked slightly. No cracks? None that matter, I replied. He studied me. You're different now. I know, I said. Henry stepped forward. How does it feel? I thought for a moment. Quiet, I said. Eleanor raised a brow. Quiet. Yes, I replied. Inside, Arthur nodded slowly. That's growth. Or distance, I said. Same thing in your case, he replied. I didn't argue. We walked toward the car. Still think about it? Henry asked. Less and less, I said. Arthur glanced at me. And her? She's part of it, I replied. Not the center. Good answer, Eleanor said. We reached the car. Arthur opened the door. Next phase? I looked ahead. No more phases, I said. He paused. Just life, just forward, I corrected. He nodded. That works. I got in. As the car moved, I looked out the window. The past didn't call anymore. It didn't hurt anymore. It just stayed where it belonged, behind me. And for the first time, I finally understood it. They didn't lose me that day. I found myself.